everybody. I hope you're all coping with being at home. I don't know about you, but I am absolutely missing being at forest school. I'm missing seeing everybody and having fun outdoors. So I've come outside and I thought it'd be really lovely to show you a video of a lashing knot, because it might give you ideas for things you can do in the house. So when the knot is completed, it looks something like this. I've got beautiful coloured wool, I'm very lucky. You can use string, you can use wool, you can use ribbon if you've got any left over from Christmas or if you're wrapping up those Easter presents. And basically this knot ties two things together. So at forest school we use it for making a memory stick, but at home you might want to tie something to the end of your pen. You might want to just decorate something that's round. Give yourself a finger grip on a pen. And there you go, that's an old Christmas ribbon. I just decided to put a little stirrer on the end of my pencil, just to make it a bit more fun. But you might have more fun ideas than me. Also, if you're making dream catchers and things, you can do this all the way around in a circle and it looks really beautiful. So I'm going to show you how to do that knot. Go and grab yourself two things you want to put together, a bit of string or a bit of wool, and we'll do it together. So we're ready to do our knot. I have got a nice stick and I've got this bit of willow because I couldn't find a feather, and actually tying a feather to it's really nice. So we're going to hold those together. This might be where you want someone to help you hold them while you fiddle around with the string. I'm using white string this time so you can see. So this is a bit that you might not be able to see, but I'm going to do a close-up in a minute if I can. I'm going to use this. Now this is our tail of our string, and we do not want our tail to get lost. We must remember where that is. So that's going to be held there. We're going up to the end of the stick to make a loop, and then back down again, hanging on to that little tail. What we want to do is with this long bit, that's going to be the bit that lashes the things together. So that's going to go round to start us off. This is tricky when you're trying to hold it to the camera. I'm then going to hold this tail end and my two items, and then I'm going to lash this string around and around both things that I'm tying together. My loop's gone a bit haywire, that doesn't matter. It goes round and round until we get to the top. We put the end through the loop and hold tight, and then that tail we had at the beginning is what we now pull, and the two items are neatly lashed together. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to do it again with some coloured wool so you can see. So here's a demonstration without me actually tying two things together, because I think easier for you to see. It's got a nice thick stick this time. So this is where I have made my loop. All right, so I've got the tail is the blue, this end, and I've got a lovely loop there. And then I'm going to thread my wool around. This is the beautiful rainbow thread that I'm so lucky to have. So, as you can see, if I turn it over, I'm holding on to this blue tail and my loop is still there. And I'm wrapping this very tightly round and round and round. You can hear my family playing with the dogs in the background. Round and round. And then this pink tail now goes through our loop. I've done rather a big loop just so you can see it. Stuck. There we go. So I'm now going to hold on to that pink bit. And our little blue tail that we didn't get rid of, we pull that through. And there we go. That's what it looks like. Okay? So the idea is that you put the two things you want to tie together in here, and it keeps it nice and tidy. Let's have one last go at tying two things together, and then you can have a practice at home. Okay, so I'm using the same big stick. I've got a little bit of willow instead of a feather, because all the feathers I can find are really small at the moment, so they don't look particularly spectacular. So there's two things I want to tie together. I have a loop that end. This end, I've got the long bit that I'm going to lash round, and I've got a little purple tail this time. So I am just going to start wrapping that over, and then I'm going to hold these two things together, and I'm going to wrap around. Now with my right hand I'm holding onto the purple tail, and I'm making sure that I don't lose that loop from that end. That is what's going to make our knot. So I'm going round and round and round till I get to the end. I've still got my tail here. I've just put my finger through the loop. There we go. Put the blue bit through the loop. And now I'm going to hold on tight to that blue end, and this purple tail I'm going to pull right the way through, and my two things are tied together. Why don't you have a go and see how you get on? Good luck, and I'll try and think of something else to show you soon.